Alright, everyone, and welcome to stop number 6 on my Monster Jam series. Last weekend, we had Monster Jam invade Tampa, Florida. Let me pull up the results right now. Alright, and at that show, we had Adam Anderson Grey Deer win freestyle, and in second place was Ryan Anderson and Son of a Deer. So, we definitely, or let me phrase that, I definitely think anything is possible, and I cannot wait to see what will happen. But yeah, now we're in Reno, Nevada. We have 4 more World Finals spots. And let's find out who they will go to. So starting us off in the two-wheel competition will be Tim Hall Jr. and Tailgater. Or Tim Hall... Why did I say Tim Hall Jr.? Uh, not Tim Hall Jr. Oh my, what's his name? Tim Jones. Tim Jones in Tailgater. Alright. Let's see what Tim Hall... Or Tim... Oh my god. Tim Jones and Tailgater. Let's see what he can do. And lining up with the triple log. Getting a nice sky wheelie on the first attempt. A very good first move. Now, let's see what Tim Jones can do for his second attempt. Looks like he's lining up for another wheelie. Another good wheelie. Gonna try and walk that one. Gonna get a little stoppy. And gonna set it down. Current score to beat. There is currently no score to beat. So get your scores locked in chat. Tim Jones starting off the competition. Let's see what he gets. Alright. And our next driver is... Alright, our next driver is out. And that means your score for Tim Jones and Tailgater is a 7.463. That will currently be the lead. Alright. Next up, we have Cody Saucier and Dragon. Gonna let out some fire. Very nice. Alright. Going all the way to the side of the arena. Alright. And he's gonna go for a reverse popper, shooting the fire up. Having a bit of problems. Gonna combo it though. Moving the back tires a little bit. Cody, definitely very good in this competition. And not gonna get the slap wheelie that I think he was going for. Alright. He's gonna reverse it. Almost gonna hit the wall. Very good first move. And we'll see what he's gonna do next. Alright. And he's gonna... Nice. And he's over. Can he save it? No, he cannot. Give it up for Cody Saucier. Score to beat, 7.463. Get your scores locked in chat. our very first show of the year had a. No, I'm not gonna lie, it was a pretty awful two-wheel skills competition. Then we went to Hidalgo, Texas, and that show was really good actually in two-wheel. But now we're here, and let's see what these drivers can do. All right, get your scores locked in. All right, now your score to be, as you can see, a 7.463, and your score for Cody Saucier is a 7.978. I'm feeling if he had saved that second move, he would have done better. Next up, we have Charlie Pocken in Gravedigger. Driving Gravedigger Fire. Special little scheme here today. Alright. Now let's see what he can do. Lining it up with the triple log. Wondering if he's gonna go for a sky wheelie. Alright. And I don't think he wants to hit it, apparently. Gonna try and look for another jump. Alright. He's at the far side of the track. Now let's see what he can do. Gonna go a slap wheelie. That was interesting. Don't think that was the best move of the night, but very interesting. And looks like he's lining up for a bicycle as well. Yep. Gonna execute it very well. Give it up for Charlie Pocken Gravedigger Fire. Now get your scores locked in chat. Your current score to beat Cody Saucier, a 7.978. Charlie Pocken had that slap wheelie at the start and then a bicycle. Neither of which were very long moves, but he did not end up on his lid. Get your scores locked in as we are getting our next driver out to the track. Alright. Our next driver having slight issues, though. So, it might take a very short amount of time. Well, a short amount of time longer than usual. Alright, and your score to be a 7.978 from Charlie Pocken. Your score, or from Cody Saucier, your score for Charlie Pocken is a 7.832. I'll put him in second place. Next up, we have Fernando Martinez, El Toro Loco, the Crazy Bull. Let's see what he can do here. Alright. Looks like he's trying to get lined up for this jump. Alright. Triple log. Or double log, actually. Only real fans will remember when it was the triple log. Oh! And Fernando Martinez. What? Fernando! Oh, can he save it? Yes, he can. I thought he was over. I thought he was for sure done for. Oh my. That is insane. He's going for a second move. Gonna blow the smoke. Ooh. And he's not gonna get as lucky on the second move. Your score is locked in. Remember your score to be a 7.978 from Cody Saucier. Your score is locked in. Alright. And your score for Fernando Martinez is a 7.962. 2. I'll just barely put him in second place. Currently, Cody Saucier still score to beat. Next up, we have Brandon Darrow. Bad news travels fast. Now, Brandon, looking for something to do here. It's beautiful blue. Bad news travels fast. Let's see what he can do. And getting a slap wheelie, even better than Charlie Pockins across the arena. Alright. Now, let's see what he will do for a second attempt. A nice sky wheelie. Getting a little slap wheelie even. A very good run. Score to be a 7.978. Get your scores locked in for Brandon Darrow. Bad news travels fast. Now, we have seen some surprises, like Angelina Knox. She's going to the World Finals. And, I mean, with the way that run just went, I could see Brandon, he could be going to the Skills World Finals if no one else can get second. But your score to be 7.978, and your score for Brandon Darrow is an 8.001. That means he is your new leader. Alright, and next up, we have Brandon Talochka and Just Get Her Done 2. Alright. Let's see what he will do. Alright. Looks like he's going over this way. Going for a bicycle. A very short bicycle. But, I mean, a bicycle nonetheless. Looks like he's trying to line up. I think he's might be going for a reverse popper. No, he's reversing again. Alright. And going for a momentum moonwalk. Getting it perfectly. And gonna reverse it. Oh my. Give it up for Brandon Talochka. And Just Get Her Done 2. A really good run. Alright. Score to beat an 8.001. Looking forward to seeing those scores in chat. Alright. Next driver's getting ready to come out to the track. Alright. Our next driver is out, and your score for Brandon Talochka is... Drum roll, please. An 8.003. That will just barely put him in the lead. Or 3. Alright. Now next up we have Logan Ashline. I do know some of you guys will be surprised by that. Some of you guys probably think Cody still deserves to be in the lead. But Brandon and Brandon and Brandon are the two leaders. That's pretty funny. They did both fail. They're succeeding both their moves. Now we'll have Logan. Let's see what Logan Ashline driving Scooby-Doo can do. Logan Ashline walking the truck all the way. My. Alright. I mean, considering how our runs have gone so far, this could easily take the lead. Ooh! And a nice second move. Not holding it as long as I think she'd like, though. Get your scores locked in, though, for Logan Ashline and Scooby-Doo. Whoever is leading after this run will go to the Two-Wheel Skills World Championship. Alright. Also, we are almost halfway through our series. So, just something cool, I guess. Actually, I think we're almost halfway through. Let me check real quick. Don't forget to get your scores in for Logan Ashline. Let me edit the name of this. This is stop number 6, not number... Alright, anyway, your score for Logan Ashline is a 7 point... Oh my. 5. Is a 7.990. Give it up for her. Which means Brandon Tolochko will be going to the Two-Wheel Skills World Championship. But will he win it, or will his sister, Michaela? Let's find out. Michaela Tolochko. A pretty good driver, actually. She's honed in her craft in this competition. Driving all around the arena right now. Let's see if she can get her first win of the year. Alright. Not the worst first move, but definitely not the best. Alright. No. Oh, hitting the wall protection. That is an immediate shutoff. 8.003 is your score to beat. Will she do that? Get your scores locked in. Alright. Alright, and your score for Michaela Tolochka in Megalodon is an 8.002. She will be going to the World Finals, but Brandon Tolochko will be winning. Alright, everyone, now it is halftime. Currently, no score to beat. It is halftime right now. So, as it's halftime, you guys can go and, I don't know, do something, I guess, for just a little bit. Don't go for too long. Cause yeah. I'm just trying to test something out real quick. Alright. Now everyone, please consider subscribing if you enjoy my channel. I'm trying to get to 100 subscribers before the end of the year. But yeah. So please subscribe. Because I feel like, yeah. Sorry, I'm just getting a bit caught up. I'm trying to do something right now. But yeah, everyone, halftime is gone. Whoops. Alright. Then we now have our score to beat. And everyone who is ready for freestyle. Let's go. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Stay on the beat. Up, down, down. Alright, everyone. We have reached the pinnacle of today's event. This is Monster Jam Freestyle. Starting us off, we have Michaela Tolochka in Megalodon. Alright, each driver will get 1 minute 15 seconds on the track to have their best run. You want to look for technicality, creativity, and those all-important wow moments. So yeah, right now Michaela Tolochka drifting, using that jump as a berm, and going over! Saving it! Michaela Tolochka. Getting a nice wheelie. And getting a stoppie. Wow. This is awesome so far. Alright. And gonna try and get it into a stoppie, I think. Not gonna do it. 20 seconds left. And I accidentally clicked O or 0, my bad. Oh, and she's over. That is how you end a run. Score to beat, though. There is currently no score to beat. And time did just go off. I accidentally did click. Oh, that's what it was. It was current score to beat. Alright. Alright, there. Sorry. And your score for Michaela Tolochka is an 8.700. A really good score to start off the show. Alright, our next driver up, Logan Ashline. As you might have seen from her two-wheel skills run, she was having a bit of throttle issues. She accidentally gassed the throttle last second. So we're going to give her a little bit of extra time to come out and fix those things. But yeah. Though we did speak with her crew chief before the event, and he thinks that it will be perfectly fine. If you guys are here in Monster Truck right now, that's because Michaela Tolochka, they just got her back up onto 4 tires, and they're getting her back into the tunnel. She's driving around. Alright, and I think our next driver is ready. We're gonna have to wait for her and Michaela Tolochka. Michaela needs to get through the tunnel before Logan can get out of it. Alright. And everyone, next up, we have Logan Ashline, Scooby-Doo. Alright. Now let's see what she can do. Gonna set the puppy on the top. Alright. Alright. And a minute 15 seconds starting right now. Alright, a nice slap wheelie. Almost going over. Alright. Turning the truck around. A nice slap wheelie. It's a pretty good run. Doesn't have the wow moment though that Michaela Tolochka had. Good momentum though. This is definitely going to be a good run. Score-wise, I mean. It already is a good run. Alright, nice. Gonna get a stoppy. Gonna walk it up a little. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slap wheelie across the pod. Almost gonna hit the barrier. Something at the last second. Very good. Get your scores locked in. Alright. Now your score to be an 8.700. A very good run laid down by Michaela Tolochka. Michaela had an awesome save. See how... But Logan had really good, just airtime, really. She had a bunch of good moves and a bunch of overall just good stuff. So, let's see. Alright, the score for Logan Ashline and Scooby-Doo is an 8.231. Not gonna take the lead. Alright. Now we're getting our next driver down to the track. Alright. Give it up for your two-wheel skills winner, Brandon Tolochka. And just get her done too. Alright. Now Brandon, 1 skills. Let's see if he can use that same good runnings, just overall, to win freestyle. One might say those cool runnings. If you know, you know. Alright. And we're getting ready to start off. Alright, a minute 15 seconds. We still have yet to see someone hit the backflip ramp, though. Wink, wink. So, yeah. Brandon Tolochka, feeling out third. Oh my! Really good air, and gonna save it! I don't know the difference between a recovery and a save, but that one is definitely a recovery, I think, because I'm pretty sure a save means, like, you have to actually have done something. Pretty sure a recovery is just when you get lucky and get back on all 4 tires. Alright. And nice! That is a save for sure. Alright. And he's already on this far side of the track. You guys already know what's coming. Give it up. It is the backflip. First backflip of the night. And it's landed. Let's... 9, 8, 7, 6, 4, 5. There's 2. Alright. I forgot how to count mid-run. But who cares? That was an awesome run. An 8.700 laid down by his sister. Let's see if that will take the lead. A very good run, I will say. And I think that could take the lead. Alright. Now we're getting our next driver up. Alright. Alright, and our next driver is ready. Alright. And your score for Brandon Tolochka in Just Get Her Done 2 is a 9.544. Give it up. That is your new leader. Alright. Now next up we have Brandon Darrow in Bad News Travels Fast. Alright. Now Brandon, it's his first show. He almost got to the Skills World Championship already. Michaela, though, just beat him out at the very end. Alright, gonna reverse the truck. Let's see what he can do. Gonna walk the wheelie. Really good. Sending it across the middle pod. Alright. And saving it! Brandon Darrow. Brandon, so far with a good run. I'd say this isn't as good as Logan's run. He did have that good save, though. I think he was trying to go for a slap wheelie right there. Alright, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slap wheelie to finish his run. And I was worried he was going to go over. Give it up for Brandon Darrow. Bad News Travels Fast. Your score to beat a 9.544. Alright. Now, getting your scores for Brandon Darrow. Bad News Travels Fast. A really good run, especially for someone having their debut on the channel. And who is not driven a Monster Jam in real life since 2022. Alright. Now your score for Brandon Darrow is an 8.229. It'll just barely put him in 4th place. A really good run, though. So far, we have only had good runs, and I expect that to continue with Fernando Martinez, an El Toro Loco. Alright, now remember, per show there are 2 backflips, and the only rule that I have personally is no backflips in one run, and then backflips immediately the next. So, from Fernando to the rest of the night, anyone here can do a backflip. Alright, let's see what Fernando will do. Gonna send it across the track. Now, there's still Fernando, Charlie, and Cody, all of whom do backflips. So, this is really gonna come down to whoever gets to it first. So, Fernando looking to be in a good spot. But if he falls over like that, he will not be able to. Alright, and the score to be 9.544. He still qualifies for a score. Poor Fernando. You know he wanted to hit that backflip. Don't think he will be able... Well, he definitely won't be able to tonight. Alright. I'm getting up. Alright, our next driver up is getting out to the track. We could also see a Tim Jones backflip, which I would be shocked by, but it is possible. Alright, and Fernando Martinez, your score for him is a 3.000. Flat. Alright, now your next driver up is the legend Charlie Pocken in Gravedigger. Alright, he's driving the truck all around this place. Now, Charlie did win a freestyle competition in Spain at one of our shows that, pretty sure is our final show before we started the BeamNG tours. Alright. Alright. And gonna stop the truck, getting a stoppie. Alright. Turning the truck around. Oh no. He's over as well. Alright, get your scores in for Charlie. This track is eating up these drivers for some reason. It's not even like it's a difficult track. It's basically the regular arena track, but with 3 extra jumps. I don't know what's happening that these drivers just cannot handle. But, I mean, started out really good, and then recently these drivers, they just have not been able to master it like the first few drivers were. Might be because the first few drivers, other than Brandon Tolochka, they weren't going extremely fast, but I mean, I don't know. So next up, we have Cody Saucier, but your score for Charlie Pocket and Gravedigger is a 4.013. I will put him in second to last. Now, next up, we have Cody Saucier in Dragon. Alright. And nice air. Are you kidding? Alright, well, we're gonna restart the run, because unlike with Mikhail Tolochka, that did not happen at the end of the run. Alright. Nice Sky Wheelie. Alright. Nice. Alright. And nice. Again, another nice. Alright. Looks like he's going for a bicycle. And he's not gonna be the one to get taken down by this track. Alright. Driving to the far side of the track. Looks like he's gonna be lining up with the backflip ramp. Alright. Cody Saucier taking his time. Not too much pressure. 20 seconds left. He came over here rather early. I think that fire means it's go time, though. And a backflip to wheelie. Can he save it? No! He cannot. Ugh. That's just too bad. Time is up. Almost completely filled time. Wait, was that not on your guys' screen? Oh no, you guys saw that. Alright. Well, sorry for Cody Saucier. Alright, now we're getting our next driver up. Alright, get your scores in for Cody Saucier. Alright. And your score for Cody Saucier in Dragon is an 8.644. That'll put him in third place, meaning Brandon Talachka is going to the World Finals no matter what happens next. But finishing off Freestyle Night, we have Tim Jones and Tailgater. Let's see what he can do. Alright. Tim at his first Monster Jam show of the year and first since 2023, where he only did 2 shows, I think. Alright. A nice little sky wheelie. I'm just attempt to check around very tightly. Alright. Gonna get a slap wheelie and almost gonna... A very nice move right there. Alright, so far a very good run. Alright, time to check around. 30 seconds left. Ooh! Not gonna take Tim Jones. And no, it will not. Tim is fighting this track. Gonna cross thread. Alright. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gonna get a stoppie. Alright. And your score to be a 9.544. But to get to the World Finals, all Tim Jones needs is a 8.70. Or an 8.701. So get your scores locked in chat. Alright. And your score for Tim Jones Tailgater is an 8.206. That means that both Michaela Talachka and Brandon Talachka, top 2 again, are going to the World Finals Freestyle Championship. Alright, really good job for them. Congratulations. But now we have an encore. Alright, give it up for Tim Jones Tailgater. Alright. Park the truck right there. Alright. And we still have our one more truck. This truck was at the pit party. Not that any of you guys were at the pit party. But give it up for the son of Tim Jones, Trick Jones, in Twisted Addiction. I'm pretty sure it's the son of Tim Jones. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. Like, actually, I'm sorry for being wrong if I'm wrong. Get Twisted Addiction. Awesome looking truck. And let's see what we can do. That is a great visual. Alright. Gonna reverse. Backing all the way up. And he's gonna launch it. And clearing the truck completely. Gonna cartwheel. Save. No. And he's over. We'll give it up. I hope you guys all enjoyed. Please consider subscribing if you did enjoy. Uh, join me in the next one where you can vote live again. So yeah, but yeah, that's really all I have to say. Goodbye.